Good evening, everyone. Welcome to GIM Legal and Learning Centre's Seniors Support and Empowerment, funded by the Government of Canada New Horizons for Seniors program. The Government of Canada Seniors programs seeks to support seniors in different ways, and seniors are actually identified as people from 55 and above. So I welcome everyone here, even if we feel like seniors or not. Everyone here will learn from this amazing series. This grant was granted to us so that we can help in our own way in our community. In this community of Brant, we thank everyone that has sought to join us to be part of this. So my name is Shadia Higbe. I'll be taking the digital literacy training for seniors. We're going to have this workshop online and in person. This is the first of the online workshops, and I just welcome everyone here to just participate in this. There is a lot to learn for seniors. There is a lot going on out there. So today is Tuesday, July 15. So I'm taking the digital literacy online one. If you have friends and family that you would like to participate in this series, especially today, you can forward the flyer, you can forward the Zoom link to other people to join. And I just want you to know that this will eventually go online and you can go back and review what has been done today. If you have questions, please type in the chat as we go on, and I will answer your questions when we finish. Anything you have on your mind, please write it down and keep it for us. You can send us an email, info@gimlegal.ca. You can also visit our website, www.gimlegal.ca. There is a page there for senior support and empowerment. Thank you once again for joining us. Let's dig into this. Introduce myself. My name is Shadia Higbe. I'm an information technology specialist, and I classify myself as a senior. So what I have done is part of mine is to transfer knowledge and give knowledge to people that will help them organize themselves and understand things better. We're going to start from the simple definition of what is digital literacy. Digital literacy for seniors, it involves equipping older adults with skills and confidence to use technology effectively. And the goal of it is to improve their quality of life, independence, and social connections. As people grow older, things are changing. The world is actually quite dynamic. A lot of people that are 55 and above now didn't have all this technology when they were growing up. A lot of things were manually done. It's not everybody that worked the white-collar job. People worked blue-collar jobs. People did not actually have the opportunity to use technology as we use today. But the way life has evolved is everyone needs technology. Everyone needs to learn one thing or the other to be safe, which part of the goal of this program is to ensure that quality of life is improved. And also that as we grow older, we become independent, because the more learned we are, the more we learn about these things, the more we know, the better life is for us. We will not feel isolated. We will not feel like we can't do anything on our own. It will not look as if technology has gone way over our heads. We will be able to fit in as much as possible, as long as we are willing to learn all these things. And because of the way technology has evolved, a lot of social interactions is done using technology. So that is why it is very, very important for seniors to be better equipped to be able to continue to live and enjoy themselves, enjoy the life, enjoy the environment, and enjoy communicating with the descendants, the next generations that are probably more technology advanced So I just want everyone to follow along with this. I have a question. Why is digital literacy important for seniors? I'm sure a lot of things can come out of that. So we're just going to touch on a few things today. There are so many reasons why it's important, but part of the ones we touched today, number one, helps us to stay connected. Digital literacy, learning about the use of technology, enables seniors to stay in touch with loved ones through various means, video calls, right? Social media, email. And what is the goal of that when we are connected? Isolation and loneliness. It can be a very, very lonely world out there. Many people have walked over the years and, humans, we form this habit. You work, some people have worked since their teens up till they're 50 something before they retire. And what they are used to is getting up, going to work. When you work, you have people that you connect with. You have people that you communicate with. You have people around you at all times. In the course of a day, there are people around and there is interaction. But the way everything is going on in the world we have today, technology that was not available then is available now. Now, you can stay in touch with loved ones from different parts of the world using video calls. If you're using an Apple phone, you can have FaceTime video calls. If you're on WhatsApp, you can have WhatsApp video calls. Like for WhatsApp and FaceTime video calls, you don't have to pay anything to be able to use that. As long as you have access to Wi-Fi, you can communicate with loved ones. You can communicate with friends. So if you understand the use of technology and you do not want, you want to know the right things to do and the right things not to do, you don't want to be isolated, because once you're retired, you're at home most of the time, especially for people that maybe they begin to have mobility issues, health challenges, different things that people don't go out like they were going out when they were younger. And the world we live in now, it's just media. Learning all these things and knowing all these things is important. Social media, there is WhatsApp, like this video is going to be on YouTube, which is another social media platform. People can send emails. We don't do snail mails again. People can send emails and boom, people receive the emails. So that way you can communicate as adults, seniors, we can communicate back and forth. And this communication helps us and we feel connected to people. We feel, you've spoken to somebody today. I still have my mother, she's far away. I do phone calls or I do WhatsApp video calls. Sometimes I just want to see, and it lights up the faces of seniors when they are not just left just like that, when we communicate with them. So seniors also should rise up, learn all these things in a safe way and use it so that they will not feel isolated and lonely. There are also other important things such as, like I said, technology, everything is done. Gone are the days when you want to go to the bank, when you have your passbook or you have this. Now, banking is available online. You can use your computer or the phone where there's an app on the phone. So the more literate you are, the better you are able to access what you need. Healthcare information online. You can actually see lab test results online, because when you go to the lab, the information is there. They encourage people. So you're not calling and calling and calling. So we don't want our seniors to be afraid to use this to be able to get what they want. There are some healthcare services that they encourage people to book online. Staying on the phone could take hours. And there are other services that provides convenience, 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 and autonomy. So all the organizations, they have actually paid to have all these kind of things done online. So I want to encourage seniors, don't be afraid. Take advantage of learning more and be more self-sufficient, and these things will really make life easier. Maintaining independence. It's another reason why digital literacy is very important. Digital skills, when you learn the use of technology, when we learn it very well, we can use it to manage our finances, like I was talking about just a few seconds ago. Banking online. You can shop online. Amazon is big. I know it's good to go out, but there are some things that you can just order and they will bring it to your door. Learning how to do things, learning all these things helps independence. You don't have to wait and say, oh, I'm going to wait for my child to come back from work and go to the store and buy me this and buy me that. Even groceries online services are available. So it helps us become independent. It helps the seniors be able to access things that they don't have to wait for anybody. So our goal is to continue to empower seniors, empower ourselves, empower other seniors, empower even people that are not seniors, anyone that is willing to learn on becoming independent, becoming self-sufficient, not being isolated, and enjoying the convenience that comes from these things. And also, another thing is this cognitive stimulation. When you continue to use technology, when you use technology a lot, it will challenge the brain. So they say as people grow older, things begin to decline, things begin to go down. But when you begin to become independent, self-sufficient, when we become not having ways to do things that we do, we will not give up in our minds. This technology, it will challenge the brain, learn new things. So as the brain is now working, instead of, resigning to fate and just people becoming discouraged because things are not like it was when people were able to do things themselves, it will potentially slow down this because you'll be alert, knowing that you can do all these things, knowing that groceries can come to your door, knowing that you can buy things online and have it shipped to your door, knowing that you can do your banking online, knowing that you can access healthcare things online. All these things, they are very, very important. So I want to encourage people to tell other people about all these kind of services that is available to better help everyone. What about the safety and security? It's very, very important. In as much as everything is good, everything also have caveats. Everything that we do can also put us in trouble if we are not aware that this use of technology, as good as it is, there are other things trying to sabotage it. There are other things that could make things difficult. So we also will talk about the importance of safety and security. Seniors, everyone, I always encourage. There are scams everywhere. There are people out there, just like before technology, people out there trying to take advantage of people. It also is in the technology world. There are people out there trying to take advantage of people technology-wise by stealing their personal information. Scams are all over the place. If it's too good to be true, it's not true. Scams and scams and scams are everywhere. So I want to encourage, learn safety and learn how to keep things secure. In one of our other online, I think is the third session, we're going to learn about security, mainly about cybersecurity and ways to avoid scams and ways to protect our personal information. Digital literacy is also good for entertainment and education. There are resources online everywhere. There are resources that can keep us entertained. There are hobbies that, we can engage in, things to continue to enjoy life. Even if people are immobile, like you can't like drive yourself out and drive yourself to the golf place or to the pool, to the park, there are resources online that you can still entertain yourself. You can still enjoy. You can still engage with other people. All these things are there. Learning. There are ebooks where there are many people that like to still read today. There are ebooks available for reading. There are ways to entertain ourselves. You can go on YouTube, which is a social media form. You can watch videos. You can join services, church services. You can join conferences, just like some people have joined us today virtually. You can join and watch. You can watch this thing. You can share this information with other people. So all this is all through the use of technologies. The more literate you are digitally, the more you see what you can do. So it's not just for little things, it's for things that can occupy time and help us to feel alive again and become engaged in what is going on. Mentioned before, briefly, access to health services. Let's look at it more into it. There are ways for online health resources. There's medical consultations. These days, prescription refills. You can subscribe to getting a text message. When your prescription is ready, the pharmacy will send a text message to you. And the text message they send, one can use it to go refill prescription. There is health, information that one can have access to. So I want to encourage every one of us to take advantage of that. And as we take advantage of that, we'll become better equipped. We'll become better, much, much better equipped for the things that is out there for every one of us. So let's stay connected and let's continue to do as much as we can to benefit from all these services that is available. When we prioritize digital literacy, when seniors take active part in it, it will help to close gaps. Let's remember that as a summary. It helps to close this technology gap, this thing that looks so big, like we cannot achieve. The things that were not available when some people were growing up, the kind of services that wasn't there before, this lack of trust that, oh, maybe I will get lost if I use technology. No, we can become independent. Instead of waiting for a relative, waiting for somebody to run errands for you, there are services online there that would run the errands. And, the fact that one does not have to think about all these things, the fact that one knows that these services are available, what does it do? It makes seniors become independent. They can build connections with people all over the world. There are people that know people in different countries. There used to be a time where it's the mail, then there was the telephone. Now with your technology thing, you can actually video live communication with people. If you have children, grandchildren in different parts of the world, you can become part of their lives and watch as they grow up, as you share these video calls, can be part of things that it just makes one happy on the inside and improves the quality of life. So I want to encourage to let people be aware and continue to share all this information. I want to encourage everyone to continue to share all this information, and things will become better. Life will become better for everyone. I'm going to talk about things that we do to enhance connection with technology. I've talked about it, but I will still mention like as a summary. It gives us the opportunity to stay connected socially, and it gives us the opportunity to regularly engage our loved ones. Family is very important. And how do you communicate with family when family is not around you? Take advantage of technology. Talk about social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. These things are there. Let's not be scared of them because they make it easy to stay updated with events. A lot of people post events and milestones on social media. And as seniors, we won't feel left out because if you're friends or if you build relationship with family, with your friends, with people that you grew up with, you can easily engage with them on Facebook. You can comment there. You can reconnect with old friends. I have reconnected with people, I would say, because of social media, people that I knew 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago. I've been able to reconnect with them. I've been able to rebuild friendship that if not for technology, I don't think I would ever meet any of these people again. And I'm sure same goes like that for many of us that are connected here today. Same goes like that for a lot of people that are connected. So let's continue to take advantage of social media, become up to date, encourage other people also, and be aware, be aware that there are people that you've known a long time ago. They might not be what you knew. So still be on the alert, still try to do things that will actually not get one in trouble. Because like I mentioned, if we have friends that we knew many years ago that have changed now, they can use that opportunity to try to get things from us. They can use that opportunity to try, depending on where they are in their life, to get us into trouble. Be aware, just be on the alert, be on the alert, be on the alert. Stay alert, stay informed, stay up to date. We're going to take some in maybe session 3 or 4. We're going to learn more about what is called phishing messages, things that are suspicious, things that might not be right. They might look real. Somebody might send you an email and you think it's your friend because they've been able to write it in a way you think is a friend. It might not be. Anything that is suspicious, how to learn all that. We're going to talk about that at another day. Another thing is, as we become more technology literate, as we get more into these things, we need to make sure we stay safe. Password is very important. I talked about banking. I talked about healthcare information. I talked about all those things. We need to work on ways to make sure that we password all those things. And as we password them, we keep ourselves secure. I talked about video calling apps. I mentioned WhatsApp. There is also Zoom, just like we're on Zoom now. There's the Zoom free account that you can actually, you don't pay for 40 minutes. You can do video call with people. There's Skype. Skype has been there forever. Face-to-face interaction with the touch of a button. Face-to-face interaction with the click of a link. Whether the family is in Australia. So we have to make sure that we do things to keep people active. Whether you're young or you're not young, whether you're senior, whether you're not senior. Everybody needs connection. Everybody at one time or the other feels lonely. Everybody feels like at one time or the other might feel isolated. Let's take advantage of these things and not, feel lonely and take advantage and reach out to people. Setting up these apps is actually quite easy. Most of it, once you are able to get the app, it's just a few steps. Click. If it's Zoom and a family member sends you a link, just like the one that we're using for this event today, all one needs to do is to click on the link, and you're live. I'm live. We're looking at each other in person, and we're able to participate in the lives of people. Notice if somebody is unwell, because the voice doesn't necessarily change. You know that I have my mom, when I'm talking to my mother today, the voice still sounds like, but she's 85 now. But the voice doesn't really change. The voice is still strong, but the video calls is able to help us see, oh, is something wrong? Did we notice something? It keeps them happy when they see the grandchildren. They're very happy. And it adds to life, because we begin to desire more, to stay alive, to be happy when we communicate. So just like we're asking seniors, we're asking non-seniors to use this opportunity to reach out to others, your relatives that might be feeling isolated, disconnected, or things like that. Let's not shy, because everybody one day will be in that state also. I also want to encourage all these online communities available. In this area where I am, I've joined many Facebook groups in the city, in the town where I am, and it helps me to know what is going on. And I do see a lot of seniors in these groups. They put in information. People are asking, can I get, somebody wrote there today, they're looking for, that somebody dug their driveway and didn't come and complete it. They're looking for who can come and complete it. And you had other people that were there that said, oh, maybe they just dug it uh, and they wanted it to settle and things like that. People are there looking for people that can help them. Do you know anybody? I want to repair my car. I just moved into this town. I want to repair my car. Who knows the best mechanic? And all those kind of things. Information is available there. Yes, you will see some jokers on there, but you will get the real answers. So all these online forums, they are very good. You can look and avoid the ones you don't know. They can tell you, oh, what's going on in this area? What's going on in this building? What's going on? There is a lot of information that helps other people, and it keeps them engaged, because they're engaged in the conversation. Some of us might come in and go, but I could see that people engage in those communication. So from there, I've seen people put there that, oh, on Saturday, how many people are available to meet at some restaurant? They don't know each other, but they begin to use that. People that are in that city, oh, I'm in this city. It's an open place. So it's not like they're going to meet people and things are bad are going to happen. In a known restaurant, let's meet there, let's do this, let's do that. People begin to come together, meet and chat with others. They begin to find people that share passions with them. So, and also people that have maybe things that they're dealing with certain issues. Online support groups, they provide that space for people to share their emotions. Those that are grieving losses, there are online, instead of just sitting by yourself alone, this technology will help you to see that you can actually have a better life. You can actually live better lives. You can actually, be there, be alive, be connected, and live again. So I want to encourage everyone, let other people know, share the information, encourage people, encourage people, encourage people, so that people will not be isolated. I want to encourage every one of us here today to continue to do what we can do to help improve our health, our life, and everything. I want to talk briefly about the benefit for mental health of everyone, including seniors. Like I mentioned, all these things that we are talking about that affect seniors, it affects regular people also. People feel lonely, people feel isolated for different reasons. I say sometimes that it can be a very lonely world. Look at people, just think about when you were with your parents and everybody was growing up. Little by little, people grow and move on, and everybody starts their family. People live in different houses. People live if one is not careful, the mind can begin to play games on one, and what happens? You know, isolation. But with this technology, study has shown that older adults who regularly communicate with family, they report lower rates of depression and anxiety. That is studies. We've talked about that, but studies also show that. So let's be encouraged to learn this technology so that depression will not be part of us, will not become anxious. Using technology makes it easier to stay in touch. And what does it do? The goal is that it improves our mental health. Even if one lives alone, chat, see faces of grandchildren living across the country, engage in frequent technology-based interaction. It will stave that isolation off. It will provide that sense of connection to our loved ones. I think we're even better today than some people before. Relationships can easily wane off, but technology can help. Time and distance, it affects relationship negatively, whether we accept it or not. But when we try and overcome that and not allow our communication to dwindle and not lose touch with our families, this technology we're talking about today, it offers outlets and opportunities so we can stay close to our friends and loved ones, no matter how far apart that we are, no matter how far apart. So let's take advantage of that. Beyond maintaining social connections, our mind, we need it to be alert and sharp. We can learn a new language. Everybody's heard about this Duolingo app. For those that are interested in learning new language, it's never too late. There are people that do puzzles. I still see the book puzzles in the store, but there are online puzzle apps like Wordle or Sudoku. Let's use that to continue to stimulate our brains. Let's try to expand knowledge, stimulate minds, and stave off boredom, boost our moods, maintain our mental healthness. So I want to encourage every one of us to just make sure that we are very, very conscious and aware of that. How do we learn to use technology effectively? Don't be afraid of technology. Don't be afraid of technology. It might be unfamiliar. It might be difficult to process. But if you are able to watch some online tutorial or listen to people like us, or look for things about technology for seniors, read an informative article, ask friends, ask family members to show on the basics of all these things, it can go a long way to ease anxiety. There are organizations that will offer free technology classes for older adults on how to, hands-on on how to use this online apps and technological devices confidently. We're going to have couple of in-person sessions for people that maybe they know people that would want to do that. In Brand, where this program is going on, the city of Brand has programs like Art Your Service that helps seniors stay connected virtually and may include technology-focused activities. The Brantford Public Library has 55 plus programs, including computer classes and tech help. Then Laurier Association of Lifelong Learning. It offers non-credit courses for personal interest in self-education, which may include technology. Let's reach out to these organizations or reach out to us and ask us for how, we can assist you. What exactly would you like to know more than what we're talking about? All these things are available just to make people connected and not feel isolated. There is also Brand Skills Center. I'm going to quickly share my screen again for anybody that wants to, anybody that would like to take a screenshot of the places where these things are available. I'm going to share my screen again. So anybody that would like to do that can take a screenshot. 1 second for that. Okay. Like I mentioned, you can take a screenshot. You see what is available. City of Brantford, like the program that is called At Your Service, that helps seniors stay connected virtually and may include technology-focused activities. And there are 55 plus programs. The Brantford Public Library, it has 55 plus programs. And Laureate Association of Lifelong Learning, they offer non-credit courses for personal interest and self-education, which may include technology. Then the Brand Skills Center. If you're looking for one-on-one or small group tutoring, computer workshops, and other skills training, Brand Skills Center, you can search for that. There is another one in Brand that is called Connected Canadians. They provide free digital literacy training and support for older adults. Brantford Public Library, just go there. They will provide as much assistance as they can to things that will help everyone. So I want everyone to take screenshots of that. And if for any reason you can reach out to us and we can provide more information for you. If you would like to learn more from us, we can provide more of that information to you. Let's look at accessibility. There are people that may have visual or auditory impairments. I want to encourage everyone, if you don't have devices or if you're buying all these smart devices, all these things, they offer adjustable things. Sometimes when I want to read things on my phone, I just go in there and adjust the size of the thing so I don't have to squint to look at it if I don't have my glasses. So let's not worry about decline of eyes, vision, and things like that. Technology is there to help. Can reduce the screen brightness. You can use screen readers. There are many of them that are hearing aid compatible. So it is for everyone. The technology that is available takes into consideration different needs that people have, and it helps things become better. I would like to encourage, for those that already have these devices, there are things that, just like in our usual days, try to interrupt our days and cause us grief. In technology also, there is. So there are many free antivirus options that is available to protect smartphone, laptop, tablets from hackers or from malicious viruses and software. So let's subscribe to the real paid ones. I know that there are free options, but the free ones, they usually would have things that can be irritating and annoying, like free adverts and all those kind of things. I always encourage people, if you can subscribe to one that will continue to keep your devices updated, take advantage of that and subscribe to it. I'm going to just summarize for us today what we have been through, what we have talked about. I will share that last slide with us, just for us to know that basically all we're into is looking for ways to help to improve our life. So learning the use of technology, in summary, it can help us combat feelings of isolation. It can help us feel more connected with our loved ones and the entire world around us. Technology has taken us to places that we would never know we can get to. So let's take advantage of these helpful tools and ensure that we are able to maintain close relationships and stay socially stimulated, which promotes good health and mental wellness. That is the end of the presentation today. And I just would like to, if anybody has questions, please type them in the chat. As you type them in the chat, I will be able to answer your questions. I hope this was very educative for everyone. And I'm hoping that the next one that is taking place next week, Tuesday at 7 p.m., that people will be invited to join. We're going to have more than we have today. I appreciate people that have taken their time out to join. And I know some people said that there are more than one person that is watching the screen. They are in somewhere where they're able to join together as one. Do we have questions? Please type your questions in the chat. Okay. Somebody asked, how do I feel safe when I'm using technology? Okay. I would say that when you learn, when you go through the basics, there's so many things that you will learn that will help you to know that, okay, there are some things that you should access and there are some things that you should not access. So trying to be safe is also a very good thing. Trying to be safe to know what you're doing. If you've accessed like your bank account online before, and when you try to do it next time, you begin to get things that is not the normal way. Just shut it off and do not try to continue. How do you feel safe online? There is no bank that would, for example, ask you to put your email, your password in an email and respond to them. All those things are things that we'll talk about at another class, but I'll just mention that today. Bank workers, they will not call you and ask for password. Recently, I had a call from, I know there are many spam calls that come in, but I got this call and I don't know, I picked the call and this guy said, oh, did I receive an email? I'm like, from where? It's like, oh, that there's a Bitcoin account that I opened and it has, I don't know, 1.5, I don't know what he said. And they're trying to close it because I've not accessed. I said I didn't open no Bitcoin account. And this guy just went on and on and on. And I said, okay, send the email, I'll look at it. I opened the email and scrolled down to this statement that showed that I had 77,000 and I withdrew 77,000. I know it wasn't me. And it's like, okay, I'll click here to put in information. If you no longer want this account, I will close the account. Of course, I'm not going to respond to something like that. So those are the things that when you see, if you don't understand, ask other people. Don't respond. Don't give anybody any information. Don't return the calls. On your phone, you can block numbers that you know that they will continue to call you. Another person wants to know how safe online banking is. It's quite safe because the banks don't want to lose their customers. But the banks are still there. If you're able to go to the bank, you can still go there to do your banking. But it will also be a good thing to learn how to do it online. For example, if you are not able to go there, instead of giving somebody your bank card and things get compromised, I would also encourage that you learn how to do that. Yeah. WhatsApp is good and WhatsApp can be dangerous also. So there are opportunities where you set up something they call two-factor authentication. So if somebody is trying to take over your WhatsApp, you are able to put in it will ask for a code that only you know, and then you can put it in, and you will not get hacked, and you will not get compromised. Do we have any more questions? We're rounding up now. I appreciate everyone that is here. Oh, the next class is next week, Tuesday, July 22nd at 7 p.m. online. At that class, I would let everybody know when the in-person one will take place and then when the next online one is. We have shut-ins. We have people that actually will not be able to come in person. So we'd continue to do the online ones for them. We have room for one more question. Yes. If you put your number or your email in the chat, we will let you know where the venue of the next in-person class will take place at. If you have your technology devices, we'll encourage you to bring them to that class so that we can work together to ensure that we teach you as much as we can. And you can always go to those free resources. We will post them, and we'll repost them so that if anybody wants to reach out to those people, they can. Okay, thank you everybody for joining today. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate your being here today. And I encourage you to please share with other people, call other people in. We know that people are busy doing different things, especially during the summer, but there is no better time than to learn digital literacy than now. Now for everybody is now, because everything is expanding digitally. And we want to know what we're doing. We want to know how to do it. We want to know what to avoid. We want to know when to reach out. We want to know, how to stay safe online. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.